Chek Institute and Chek Europe and Chek Australia has updated their terms and conditions on the 15th of July 2026. You need to know this if you want to study with these people. Unlawful traps of 30-day deadlines to pay in full for everything, even if not used. They'll keep the full deposit and they'll fine you if you turn up late or you decide to cancel for whatever reason. This is totally against UK law. They cannot do this. And they'll split when you complain. They'll go, oh, you need to go to Australia. No, you need to go to Sweden, to try and confuse you so you don't get your money back. This is totally illegal and against the law. The Law on the Customer Rights Act 2015, in the UK you get 6 years to get your money back. In Scotland you only get 5. Must be because they wear kilts. That's a bad joke, but that's a joke. Your statutory rights cannot be signed away, and they cannot give you inflated penalties are void. They cannot do that in law. It's against the law. Reality Check, the company is worth an estimated £32 million. Why are they not making it easier and fairer if they're not slowly collapsing? Now, they put online in the AI overview, we're not closing down, everything is functioning fine. Somebody has said this is not true. Okay, so if it's not true, why is it taking 5 to 6 months paying in advance to get your forward head caliper and any other equipment? I've ordered stuff from America many times and you get it within 2 to 3 weeks maximum, but you pay import tax. That's the con of buying stuff from the States. So I bought a tornado ball like probably 15 years ago, maybe longer than that. I've got 2 of them here, and they were about $150, but I ended up paying an extra $60-70 on top, and I waited about 3 weeks. So how can it be you could not order products from the Institute, from their website in the UK, you're going to wait 3 to 6 months, and they want you to pay in advance? They're cash tight. They're not making a lot of money, even though the estimated worth is 32 million. So you've got to think about that. And then on their page of their terms and conditions, if you open up the product that you bought and it doesn't get returned in the same condition, even the packaging, they won't give you money back. That's totally illegal. They can't do that. The same as if you download PDFs, anything else, you still won't get your money back. That's totally against UK law. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to do what the big gyms do, that Pure Gym, Nuffield Health and other gyms have got into a lot of trouble over, where they're locking people into contracts and not letting them get out of it when they're unhappy. So imagine if you have a learning difficulty, like you've got Asperger's, or you might be dyslexic, or you might have, something else going on for you, and you want to do this studying because you think that you're going to earn £400 an hour, or £800 an hour. I can tell you, I've been in the industry for 27 years. I don't know any PT or any trainer that has ever got away with £400 per hour. Now, when I'm doing an assessment, I'll probably charge £500 to £600 with the program, the time that I've got to do to look at it and all that type of stuff. But it's not for the hour. It's like 5 or 6 hours. So it's a complete and utter fabrication that's online, and I've already made it public everywhere on different forums and LinkedIn, and obviously my YouTube channel. So if they're not failing, why are they not making it easier? Why is it a problem to give somebody a refund if they're not happy? It's the fucking law, Gavin. You're not above the law, and you're certainly not above me being up this high. That's a joke, by the way, but he is only this high. He's like an umfa. So it's really important to understand that he cannot do this to you. So if he's giving you a fine, and I heard from a police sergeant that they gave him the HLC, he paid for it, then all of a sudden they changed it. This could be bullshit because he wanted to get in my head or whatever because of what's going on. But he said they changed it because Paul said it must be different. But then they charged them all again. That is totally illegal. You cannot do that. You can't say a price then change the price halfway through. Or charge somebody then charge them again because you've made the mistake. It's totally wrong and totally unethical, Gavin. So remember this. If you're signing up, read the small print. But even if the small print is there, it doesn't matter. You've still got your statutory rights. So the statutory rights of 2015 is that if you're not happy and it's not fit for purpose or it's broken, they have to replace or give you a full refund. But they can't tell you what they're going to give you. Does that make sense? If they say to you, oh, we're going to give you another Chek course, a different Chek course, but it's more expensive, but so you're better off, you can say, no, I just want my money back. This is 100% your legal right. And then what you do is, if they say no, like I've had with Boss and other people, you go online, you go to Trustpilot, you make a complaint. You go to their Google reviews, but they've only got 12, which is fucking unbelievable. You make another complaint. Then, or before you complain to Gavin or whoever's in charge of the office, and if they try to ball you down the phone, we're not giving you a refund, you signed, you do this, you do that, go, okay, fine. Then phone Trading Standards or the Citizen Advice. They love this stuff. Trading Standards loves this stuff. And then get in touch with me and tell me, and I'll put it on one of my blogs as proof that somebody has had this happen to me. Had that happen to him, sorry. I do not and will never, ever buy another Chek product. I will never, ever promote it. I will always tell people the truth, Gavin and Paul Chek. And I'm not stopping. And the atomic bomb is 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away, and it's going to hit you like a sledgehammer. And the way I look at it, Gavin, or anyone's watching, is that what you did to me was totally out of order. What you should have said, if you was intelligent, you would have thought, right, we've got to do something against Scott because of he didn't give Carol his money back. So what we're going to do, we're going to fool him. We'll give him one client a month, keep him sweet, keep him on the homepage. But if any reviews come through, we'll just pass them on to somebody else. But instead, you're giving me documented evidence where you've got me on page 2. You click on page 2. Warren and Lee Brandon are there underneath me as well. But now you put loads of other practitioners to make it look a little bit better. But I've already got the documented evidence with the timestamp, what it was before you decided to change it. So that's going to look good. Great in court. So remember, folks, you can get your money back. There's no law that they can use where they can say, oh, it's 30 days, you can't have your money back. It's complete bullshit. So make sure you stand your ground. Tell you a little story. I joined Virgin Active, was training there. The gym was dirty. There was smashed mirrors, lots of attitude in there. And I was like, this is supposed to be really good. It's like fucking an expensive gym. Then at peak times, it was really hard to get on the stuff that you wanted to use. So after seeing the mirrors smashed for about 3 or 4 weeks, I was in the steam and in the shower area where the swimming pool is and stuff like that. And these 4 guys were in the sauna, steam, spitting, shouting and just being arseholes. So that really annoyed me because it's supposed to be a prestige club and it should be clean. And the lockers weren't even clean and that as well. And I just thought, what am I paying money to be here for? So I went straight up to the manager and I went, I want to cancel my membership. He goes on the computer. Oh, sorry, you can't cancel it. You're locked into a member. You're locked in for the rest of the year. I said, no, I'm not, mate. Consumer rights of 2015. I'll tell you what, I said to him, smiling. I said, I'll tell you what, don't cancel my membership, and I'll just share what you've said to me with my 4.9 million people that view my channel. Do you want me to do that? Well, let me chat to the other manager. He comes straight out and went, no, we don't want you to do that. We'll cancel it straight away. Because in your terms and conditions in the gym, it should be clean. It should be fit for purpose. So they were going against totally fit for purpose. So always remember that. You can cancel your gym membership. You can, if you've got something that's broken and you've had it for 5 years, say it's 10 days left of the 5 years, they still have to replace it. It's the law. Do not let anybody gaslight you into giving you a load of waffle. So I had to do this. This video, and I've done a short as well, and I've added it to the new blog that they'll probably see in a couple of days or tomorrow. It's wrong. They're worth estimated £32 million. Why would you not make it easy for people? Yeah, you might get 10 a year where they might dick you around because they're an idiot or whatever, but it just goes, it shows how bad the Institute is even more. After me going public with everything, I would have thought that they would have, right, let's change that, let's make that better, Scott's right, yeah, we'll do that. They've done completely the opposite, giving me even more and more content. They keep giving me content because I keep checking stuff when I'm not with a client. I check it and I go, oh, they've done that now. Oh, they've done that now. Oh, that's against the law. Phone the lawyer. Is that against the law? Did you read that email? Yeah, Scott, that's totally wrong. Just do whatever you're going to do and you're completely fine. And again, if anything that I was doing was completely illegal or wrong, the police would have been knocking on the door. But anything that they try, it's civil, it's not criminal. And Google and other search engines love the truth. And they love it when an independent, like David and Goliath type thing, pulls out the truth. And the fitness industry is in a real shit state because Nuffield Health got a massive fine. I can't remember the girl's name. They didn't pay her properly. They asked her to go to this conference, which was in Germany. She went all the way there, and the manager that was supposed to be there to reprimand her didn't turn up. So they got fined £145 million. No, was it £145,000? Yeah, I think I'm thinking of the other gym that got millions. What was it called? I can't remember the name of it. It's gone out of my head. I've got a bit of Paul Chek going on. Forgetting my stuff. I'm 55 now. What's the name of the gym? I can't remember. It will come to me in a minute. So another massive gym, they had a go at a woman in America and was really nasty to her. Joe Rogan spoke about it. And I think she got something like £180 million payout. I'm trying to remember the name of the gym. But this has happened to many of the gyms now. Because what's happening is that they're losing members left, right and centre. The same as the Institute is losing customers left, right and centre. So they're thinking, oh, say 75% of people won't look up the law or won't argue the toss to get their money back. Does that make sense? Most people go, oh, I can't be bothered. It's only £500. And I've had that as a PT where I've worked with a client, they've paid like £3,000. They do 5 sessions and they give up. And they don't even call you to ask for their money back because they're so embarrassed. And this is probably what happens with the Institute. A lot of people will sign up for the academy and other stuff, and then they just, oh, I can't be bothered now. You know, they had a drink the night before or they're on a pill or whatever. Oh, let's do that Chek stuff. Oh yeah, I wanna earn £400 an hour or £800 an hour, so I only have to work 1 hour a week. And so if they're not failing, the YouTube channel Paul Chek Live, I checked today, one video had 1,000 views. He's got 143,000 followers. That's not even 1% watching the videos. Then go and put in Chek Institute into YouTube. No videos for 11 months. For 11 months. And that does lots of things, but I'm not going to tell them what it is because I don't want to give them my secrets. And then on top of that, why would you have such a hard ball terms and conditions for your loyal people that want to sign up? Fining people like the Inland Revenue can do that because they're the government. Gavin Jennings is not the government. He can't do that. It's against the law. Gyms can't do it anymore. That's why they really watch what they say and do. I was at Fitness First, training there, really enjoying the gym, but they kept playing fucking drum and bass. And I had noise cancelling headphones, right? And I had them because I don't want to hear fucking drum and bass when I'm training. I want to listen to Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden and stuff like that when I'm training because it fires me up, right? And I'm thinking, I went up to the guy and I went, can you turn down the music? And he went, nah, it's on this thing, we can't turn it down. I went, are you sure about that? He went, yeah, I'm 100% sure. So I made an email to the head office and went, I'm trying to listen to my own music, but your staff have the music on really, really loud. So I can't listen to my own music when I'm training. So that means your gym's not fit for purpose. And the manager got back to me and he went, I'm really, really sorry. That shouldn't be happening. The music should not be over people's volume of what they're wearing their devices if they're training. I'll have a word. All of a sudden, the music was at a nice level. So that was good. That was a plus. That was a win. And then the next win was, in the gym, they had a massive hole in the floor for about 4 weeks. And I'm doing farmer's walk, nearly fucking fall into the fucking hole. And then the changing rooms they had the same lockers that they had from 30 years ago when I used to work there, or 25 years ago when I used to work there. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm paying £70 a month, shit lockers, hole in the floor, and they keep turning the fucking music up. And they don't even say when you walk in, hello, Mr. Bryant, how are you? Have you had a nice day? So you get a bit, you get to know each other. None of that. So it's all gone down the toilet as far as I'm concerned. So I sent an email and I just said, staff are unfriendly, hole in the floor, nearly fell down it, broke my fucking neck. Lucky I didn't because I'll fucking be suing you. Can you cancel my membership? Straight away, got an email back the next day. Sorry, Mr. Bryant, your membership's cancelled straight away. So always do that. If you're working out in a gym where they treat you like shit and you're paying money to use that place, remember, the same as the Chek Institute, they don't want you to do level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. They want you to stay at level 1. And like that guy on the review that you can read that's calling himself a practitioner when he's only done HLC level 1, when Paul and Gavin state you're only a practitioner once you've done level 5 or now level 6. It's all complete and utter bullshit in which to get your cash. So don't let them get your cash and know the law. Consumer Rights Act 2015. So really, if you're looking at the website and they've made it worse for people that sign up, why would you want to train with them? So let's work it out, yeah? So you're signing up for a qualification that's not recognised anywhere in the world. It's only recognised by the private organisation of the Chek Institute. That's one reason. The second reason is that To get to my level, it's probably going to cost you £30,000 to £40,000. Once you add books, study time at home as well as in the classroom, and then travel to California backwards and forwards, and then your food, your hotels, and if you've already got an established client base, you ain't going to see your clients for 5 days, 10 days. So you've got to remember that. Then you'll have to get a private license because nobody recognises it in the fitness industry. Then if you're not in the fitness industry and you try and get a job with a Chek qualification, they won't employ you because they want you to have a personal trainer qualification. Some places take you on at level 1, but the good places will only take on level 3s because they know that you've done a big diploma and you know your stuff inside out, and they can get insurance to protect themselves, and you can get insurance. But with the institute, you've got to get private insurance because it's not recognised anywhere. So that's another reason. What's the next reason? Well, Paul's smoking drugs in his videos. I've already had 4 clients said about this before. You don't do drugs like Paul Chek. You're not a smoker, are you? Are you doing trips and LSD? I can't really work with somebody like that, Scott, because if you're doing that, I've already had problems with that. And because I'm well known in the media, I really can't work with you if you're doing that type. No, of course I don't do any of that shit. So there's that to it as well. Then the next thing is that they don't advertise any Chek practitioner or any other trainer on the main website. They've only got faculty members that have, not all of them have gone through the whole program. One of them's a level 2 or 3 or whatever, female. But all the others are level 5s, but they only become level 5s 3 weeks ago when I pulled it out. The same as this contract changing, because it's going public, isn't it? And because it's going public, people are reading it and going, I ain't fucking doing that shit. What am I going to do that shit for? When the founder's out of his nut all the time. So what's your client going to say if you go, oh, I'm a Paul Chek practitioner? Oh yeah, I've seen him on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen him doing that drug that he smokes in every video. Can you see my point? They're damaging their own brand. Same with the YouTube videos, damaging the own brand all the time. So me, let's say we go back to 2003 now. If I'd have seen that contract and knowing what I know now and seeing them videos of Paul smoking dope in his videos or tobacco, it would have been a no. They wouldn't have got 40 grand out of me. It would have been a straight no. Harlequin or somebody else, or a strength and conditioning course, and just done that. And if I wanted to learn about shaman work, which I have studied that for 2 years, and done some work with Dr. Alberto Valado, probably the best shaman and the best system in the world. Their courses are easy, amazing. There's no case histories and all that bollocks you have to do, unless you go and do the masters, which is £10,000. But like my shaman said to me, who I worked with for 2 years as well, she said, it's not about the certificate, Scott. Can you do it? Do your clients feel better? Do they feel healthier? And this is why the Chek Institute, you're doing all these different levels in which to get the dopamine hit. Oh, I got a dopamine hit. Don't have to do no cocaine today. Oh, I got another dopamine hit on... I've just done scientific back. Oh, I got another dopamine hit. Oh, and another dopamine hit because I've just done scientific core. So you have to remember all this stuff. But still, I've got a little bit of a cough. So still, if you want to do it, throw your money in the air, learn it for yourself, but you can't because you can't release a diaphragm. You can't change your own atlas. You can't clean your own chakras out. You have to have a practitioner to do it. And when I hear people say that, I just think, why are you even saying that? Why would you spend £11,595 on a bit of paper that's absolutely worthless, and on top of that, you're going to try and do it all on yourself, and you just can't. Yes, you know that you may think that you've got tight hamstrings, but unless you've had a full assessment, you don't really know. Same as your quads, same as you know with your pecs, but again, if you're not working with a professional, you still won't really know. Does that make sense? So the video has been 25 minutes long. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Please share it with the world.
It's 7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock. Everybody needs to know about this new update. And everybody needs to know consumer rights. If you know your consumer rights, you're completely safe. Got nothing to worry about. Because you can sign up, and if there's something you don't like, within that 3 year period, you can get to the end of it and go, I want my money back. And as long as you can document and prove why you want your money back, they'll be going to court all the time. This is the law. I'm not bullshitting you. I've tried it many times. Not because I'm a troublemaker or anything like that. It's because a lot of companies just don't give a shit anymore. And they think that the bigger percentage of people don't know the law. So they try it on. Like I bought a green tea cup where it was a cup and it had a filter in it. And I didn't realise till I got home that the filter was plastic. So you put the green tea in the cup, the filter stops the tea leaves going everywhere, and they stay in that so you can throw it in the rubbish. But it was plastic, and I didn't like that. I was worried about it leaking, and it didn't say that on the box that it was plastic. So I took it back to this really trendy shop, and you can't have your money back, you've opened the box up. Oh really? How about consumer rights of 2015? What do you want instead? Do you want the money back on your card, or do you want a new product? What I did was I bought a much better teapot, which is made out of some sort of special stone. They actually made money out of me because the little thing was £15. The new teapot I got was £85. So really, they got more money out of me, and that's how I do things. If somebody tries to take the piss, I'll let them take the piss. Let them think they're winning. And then I win, don't I, Gavin? Like you updated this. Now you've put that the Institute's not closing down. So obviously my videos are having an effect, which is brilliant. That's what it's meant to do. And all you needed to do was come to the table and sort the issue out. But instead, your ego and little man syndrome stopped you from sorting it out. So the atomic bomb, by the end of the 2 weeks, you'll know exactly what it is. And everybody in the world will know what it is. So have a nice day or a nice evening. And look forward to doing some more updates. How much more ammo are you going to give me, Gavin? It's fantastic. You want to see the views. What was it? Since I've been doing this the last two, what the fuck is that? 2 and a bit months, I've had over, you wait for it, Gabby, wait for it. 49,000 views. So 49,000 people know what the fuck you're doing. Have a nice evening. Bye.